the cool part about this is we can provide support with extra hands, and I think we should in some cases. But another thing that I see happening that's really cool is a lot of these tools for creating video, a lot of these tools for creating digital assets, they're becoming easier and easier to use. So I would recommend to whoever's managing the technology for faculty, whoever's making those calls, always keeping your options open, always keeping your eyes open for technology that's coming out, because that's one of the things that, I mean, you look at how many things smartphones can do, and virtually everyone uses a smartphone now, right? And virtually everyone uses camera filters and uses all these different little things on their smartphone that 10, 15 years ago, nobody could make a photo look like they can now. And it's because of, technology becoming easier to use. And I would just recommend always keeping your eyes open for those new technologies as they roll out, because that's one thing, that is one direction that software is going, is they're saying, hey, there's more and more users that want to use animation. There's more and more users that want to use video and screen recording and all that stuff, but they need to be able to just use it out of the box. It can't be something they have to spend their, learn a new trade in order to do. So another 2 cents out there, there's a lot of new technologies you can kind of keep an eye out for.
Hey, Mike, I think, was it yesterday or maybe it was Monday, Dr. Thompson, made a couple of comments about, lone wolf and with faculty, kind of, to follow up with what Kyle said, lowering the workload on faculty as we move online. And, Dan, I don't work for Northwest State, but I would say I think one thing that the administration can do is help facilitate, like Lisa had a great experience and came up with a great solution. But how do you take those experiences and aggregate those up and create, kind of a cross-campus community of practice for these things, right? So what are the best practices with, hey, we found this really great tool for creating video, or we use this great feature of the LMS. There has to be I think to lower that load on faculty, having some place in administration that can aggregate that and put together those best practices and then provide those resources and that support to faculty across. I mean, that seems like that would be a great piece, because otherwise you have people like Mike and Lisa and Keith getting together and doing some great things, but then nobody else knows about it or how to replicate it.